What can a monumental king from 3,000 years ago teach us about fatherhood today? Surprisingly, plenty. King David, the giant slayer, poet, and warrior, was a man after God's own heart and the father of the wealthiest and wisest king, King Solomon. But when it came to fatherhood, his life was a mix of triumph and tragedy. And in his story, we find 5 timeless lessons every father can learn from, no matter your faith, background, or culture. Lesson 1. Be present. Not just powerful David ruled a nation, but lost his son Absalom. Why? Because power isn't presence. Absalom rebelled, not just against the crown, but against a father who was emotionally distant. Fathers, your job isn't to be perfect. It's to be there. Show up at the game. Ask how their day was. Listen, really listen. Presence is what sticks, long after the discipline or advice fades. Lesson 2. Don't avoid the hard conversations. When David's son Amnon violated his sister Tamar, David was furious. But he said nothing, did nothing. The result? More trauma, more loss. Dad's silence in the face of wrong doesn't protect your kids. It confuses them. Courageous fatherhood means leaning into the awkward talks about respect, responsibility, relationships. If you don't shape their values, the world will. Lesson 3. Speak life into their future. Before David died, he called Solomon and gave him this charge. Be strong, act like a man, and walk in God's ways. That's not just advice. That's a blessing. Your words carry weight. When you affirm your children, you shape their identity. When you speak vision, you build their courage. Tell them what you see in them, even before they see it themselves. Lesson 4. Love them loud before it's too late. When Absalom died, David cried out, "Oh, my son Absalom, if only I had died instead of you." That's the sound of regret. Regret doesn't have a rewind button. Fathers, don't let your kids grow up wondering if you love them. Hug them, call them, say the words, love them loud, while you still can. Lesson 5. Lead by repentance, not just rules. David wasn't a flawless dad, but he was a humble one. After his worst failures, he owned them. He repented, he changed. That's real strength. Your kids don't need a perfect father, they need a teachable one. When you mess up, apologize, show them how to fall forward. That teaches more than any lecture ever could. So what can we learn from King David? Be present, be brave, speak life, love deeply, lead humbly. The crown doesn't make the father, character does. And the best part? It's never too late to start again. Subscribe, like a parent, comment, what fatherhood lesson hit you the hardest?